Thanks, Riaz. Good morning. It is just after 7 a.m. The labor dispute in BC's public school system is officially over this morning. Teachers will head back to their classrooms after approving a new contract. Greg Harper has been following this story, since May? We now join him live in Vancouver with more. Greg?
Yes, it's been months and months of coverage. Good morning, Jody, and good morning, everybody. Just outside Eric Hamber Secondary in Vancouver this morning, there will be school here on Monday. This after nearly 32,000 teachers voted, and 86% of them voted yes to accept the agreement that was reached between the government and their union on Tuesday. It was actually the strongest voter turnout by teachers over the past 3 ratification votes. The 6-year contract gives teachers a raise of 7.25% over the term. It's less than what teachers were asking for, but the government has increased funding, which will lead to the hiring of more teachers to deal with class size and composition. Many teachers, though, have found it difficult to support the deal in its entirety, and for many yesterday, the vote was a reluctant yes. Education Minister Peter Fassbender is just happy the dispute is over.
A big sigh of relief that school is going back in. As importantly, I think the fact that we were able to get a negotiated settlement. That was one of the critical things for us as government, because that cycle of acrimony that we've had with legislation and then litigation was broken this time. A historic deal in terms of its length and the fact that it was negotiated. So
I think what's important here is that our members will be going back to work doing what they love doing the most, and that is teaching.
So what will it look like on Monday, at least here in Vancouver? The Vice Chair of the Vancouver School Board, Mike Lombardi, will be joining us at 7:30 for more insight on that. Jody?
All right, nice work. Thanks very much. Greg Harper reporting live for us this morning from Eric Hamber. The agreement allows teachers to return to work today with students back Monday. The BCTF says the Ministry of Education has indicated the school calendar will not be amended to make up for lost time. There had been talk of canceling or rescheduling Pro-D days and holidays.
People and teachers will need to be patient. We'll have some teachers that are really, have been in the same classroom or well organized. That won't take very long. But we have, like I said, a number of teachers having new assignments, new schools, new grades, that it'll take them a little time to get sorted out.
Overseas, the United Kingdom remains united this morning. Voters in Scotland have rejected independence in a referendum, with 55% saying no to going it alone. 10-point margin, that is. A victory was a bigger win than expected. British Prime Minister David Cameron is promising to keep the commitments he made to Scottish voters, including plans for new powers on tax, spending and welfare. Cameron had faced calls for his resignation if Scotland had broken its 307-year union with England. The referendum saw an unprecedented turnout of just under 85%.
Our referendum was an agreed and consented process, and Scotland has, by majority, decided not at this stage to become an independent country. I accept that verdict of the people, and I call on all of Scotland to follow suit in accepting the democratic verdict of the people of Scotland.
Back at home, police have a warning for the public as they call the murder of a 17-year-old Surrey girl a random crime of opportunity.
We have a 17-year-old girl who had the rest of her life to live, and she has been taken from her friends and her family by a person that we have yet to identify, and I find that offensive.
The search for Serena Vermeersch's killer is focused on a man driving a silver or gray Dodge pickup truck with a canopy and a roof rack. He was spotted leaving the scene Tuesday night, shortly before the teen was found dead. Serena's body was discovered near train tracks off 66th Avenue in the Newton area.
Well, I have complete confidence in the investigators. We are asking the general public to assist us in finding closure and justice for Serena and her family.
Much lighter fare now. Today is the day. The highly anticipated iPhone 6 goes on sale at 8 a.m. Hundreds of people have been camping out downtown in Oak Ridge and other locations, determined to be the first to buy the new phones. Some have saved their spots since Wednesday, others even earlier. And we have a photo that shows the crowd at Oak Ridge at about 3 o'clock this morning, waiting for the Apple Store to open. iPhone enthusiasts insist this launch is worth the wait.